Welcome back. A more relaxed Argentine national team took their training ground on Tuesday evening after securing a place in the second round of the Copa America soccer tournament. Lionel Messi came into his own at the Copa America as Argentina beat a defensive Costa Rica 3-0 to secure second place in Group A on Monday. Argentina will move to Santa Fe for a quarter-final on Saturday against the second-place team in Group C. Striker Gonzalo Higuain said the squad had felt the heat in the lead-up on Monday's game against Costa Rica, but said they will continue to improve as they progress through the tournament.
We have already got rid of this pressure of being in the next round, and now we are preparing for the next game. We will see which rival we will face. The truth is that we are happy with what we did, and so we hope to continue improving, and we must continue on this path.
Corinthians president André Sanchez announced that the club has made a €40 million offer to sign Manchester City captain Carlos Tevez, although British media reported that the bid had already been rejected. The 27-year-old Argentine striker, who joined City from arch-rivals Manchester United in 2009, said last week he wanted to leave the Premier League club to be closer to his family in South America. Tevez is the club's highest-paid player, and in spite of still having 3 years left on his contract, has repeatedly hinted he is unhappy at City, homesick for Argentina and disillusioned with soccer in general. Sanchez said that Tevez's desire to live closer to his home country was an advantage for Corinthians. Real Madrid stars Cristiano Ronaldo, Iker Casillas and manager Jose Mourinho joined up with David Beckham and Landon Donovan for a press conference ahead of their match in Los Angeles. Real Madrid and LA Galaxy face off on July 16 as part of the Herbalife World Football Challenge 2011. For Real Madrid, the match is the first leg of a pre-season tour that will also take them to Germany, England and China. Beckham, who will play for the first time against his former club, says playing for Real Madrid manager Jose Mourinho would be a dream.
You get attached to a club, you get attached to the people at the club, and to be facing a team with the talent that they've got in the team, not just with the talented guys that they've got here, but the young players, and of course Jose. To have been coached by some of the best managers in the world. He's one of the best managers in the world, and to have had the chance to have been coached by him would have been any player's dream, and of course my dream as well.
Boxer Amir Khan continued his training in Los Angeles on Tuesday ahead of his July 23 bout against Zab Super Judah, the British light welterweight champion who has beaten some of the biggest names in the division, says he's ready to take down Judah and win the Super Lightweight World Championship unification match. For the past 3 years, Khan has been under the supervision of famed boxing trainer Freddie Roach, but the fight is shaping up to be a tough match. Judah has won titles across the light welterweight and welterweight divisions and is a former undisputed welterweight champion.
I really think I'll get a knockout in this fight, but I never go into a fight looking for a knockout because that's where you start making mistakes. I'm going to go in there boxing, and if the knockout comes, it comes. But we're ready for the full 12-round distance. We always condition my body for the full distance, and we worked very hard for this fight, and I don't think anything could go wrong.
And in the latest in the Tour de France, German André Greipel pipped bitter rival Mark Cavendish to win the 10th stage. Greipel out-sprinted Cavendish to give his Omega Pharma Lotto team a welcome victory. In the second final stretch, Cavendish launched his sprint a little early, allowing Greipel to beat him on the line. The win comes 2 days after team leader Van den Broek pulled out of the race injured after a crash. France's Thomas Voeckler of the Europcar team retained the overall leader's yellow jersey after spending the day safely in the main bunch. And finally this evening, the Abaya, the national dress of the women in the UAE, is today being recognised as a fashion statement in addition to a traditional garment. With the influx of several Western influencers into the region, local women seem to be taking many initiatives to reinvent the cut and style of the abaya. At the Arwa Abaya competition held Tuesday evening, young minds got together to showcase how glamorous elements such as Swarovski crystals, Pleats and drapes are now being used in exclusive fabrics such as French chiffon to reflect the concept of a modern abaya. And young Emirati women are working hard to further push their national dress into the international spotlight. Winner Mose Al Suwaidi received 10,000 riyals for her unique concept of the abaya, along with an incentive to showcase her collection on an international catwalk. Amal Murad, a leading Emirati fashion designer, has been behind motivating women of the UAE to make a difference in the fashion industry, both regionally and abroad.
We are heading to take the abaya to a different level, which is to be a fashion statement and recognized. We want to have the contemporary modern touch, which will link between the international trends and traditional piece.
I like to create a new idea in the abaya, to have it from the other international fashion shows, and keep it mixing with our abaya.
And the abaya now, it's different than before. I really impressed about this all new cutting and the designer and even the color. It's more nice. It's more freshy. Before it was black. Now it seems like there is a lot of new cutting, and even the strass, the Swarovski. It gives more the abaya more fresh. Even they can wear it outside without feeling afraid.
And with that, let's take a look at the local and international weather forecast for tomorrow. Before we head out, here are the top stories again. Liwa Date Festival reflects UAE culture. NEC begins awareness talks for electoral participants. Radioactive beef shipments renew worries over food safety. And NBAD issues first yen-dominated samurai bond. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. As always, we love to hear your comments. You can contact us at news@city7tv.com or by calling us on 04367 2230. But from the entire news team, it's goodbye for now.